Yeah, this is our brew house, and we're actually going to expand in at the end of May. We're going to get another vessel, which will increase our efficiency, which is cool. And actually, it's what people don't realize. Even though we are a small brewery, we've grown by over 30% every year for the last 4 years. But the brand just grows faster than everything. Storm Giant. Frost Giant.
Frost Giant.
These two guys are special because Miko, when we the first time we went to the Copenhagen beer celebration, we went to one of his friends is a really super fancy pants chef, and the grounds are owned by the Danish royal family, and there are peacocks wandering around, and we're like, what the hell is this? And they put us at a table with all these Danish beer writers and all these like food writers and stuff, and by the end of it we were kind of happy, well actually fully in the bag. And Chris, our head brewer, guy, we were drinking a vanilla bean barrel-aged Dark Lord, and one of the food writers asked him, like, what does it taste like to you? He's like, it tastes like a marshmallow hand job. So we have marshmallow and hand job. And notice the sausage font. The way this brewery grew up, you notice every single tank is a different size, and some of them are dented to hell. Because, you know, craft breweries, it's all piecemeal. We get what we can when we can with whatever funds are available. And because of the 3-tier system that I was explaining to you earlier, the only way we can make money is through volume. And, you know, a lot of people give us a lot of hell sometimes for, like, well, why is your beer so expensive? It's like, because it actually is really expensive to produce. Our original brew house was right there. And when we first started, we had these 3 30-barrel tanks, and then we got these 360s, and we've just grown from there. Also, what I'm kind of proud of, we don't pump our beer. We just use CO2 head pressure to transfer it, because we think that it's just pumping is it's one more way to get oxygen pickup in there, and also you can potentially destroy the protein chains, and also, you know, reduce head retention. And every other brewer's like, why? Are you stupid? It's like, no, that's how we do it. You know, it is a food product, and you're only as good as the last beer you make. So a huge part of growing is not only having the revenue to build up the infrastructure of the brewery, but it's also incredibly important to keep up the quality assurance and quality control. And we're doing that and growing as fast as we can. And we don't, that's the thing, there are a bunch of hacks out there that are making, you know, Swedish beer. We're not going to be them. And we're not going to sacrifice, you know, what we truly believe in, because as brewers, I mean, okay, the soapbox comes out, but philosophically, I mean, I really, really believe in what craft beer is, and we're not gonna sacrifice the quality for it. Yeah, did I mention that we play D&D?
Yes. Don't walk under the ladder.
Fatty Bubble Laddie. Look at our Doom Sword. All these tanks have to be, because we make alcohol, we're heavily regulated, and we have to make sure that everything is entirely legal, and we pay taxes once a month, excise taxes. So every tank has to be tax determined. So we just decided to have a Doom Sword on it. When I first started with the brewery, we had 5 employees. Now we have 85, but most of those are in the pub.
This is great.
Handlebars. This is what we call our CIP cards. It's clean in place. It's what we use to clean the tanks. But just like everything else, like, why not customize it and put some BMX?
Customization.
And a lot of these tanks we bought from different breweries. There's Crom, Conan's God. We've been doing a lot more barrel aging, and depending on what we put in the barrels, sometimes we're making a lot of sour beers, which have all kinds of nasty bugs and bacteria in there that we do not want to get anywhere close to our brewery. So we actually got 2 shipping containers outside, and we insulated them and climate controlled them to put a bunch of barrels out there. But yeah, these are some of the barrels. Only what you would see is you would see tanks getting cleaned, beers getting transferred, beer getting made, kegs getting run through the packaging line, and our bottling line would be spinning. But right now, obviously, we're going to be brewing because there are 8,000 people out there, which is awesome. I love it. I love it. It amazes me that that people support us like this, and I think it's great.
Is it worth the headache, you think?
Oh, without question. Because this is also, like I said, with the 3-tier system, you know, this is the one day a year that we get to actually retail our beer and not wholesale it. And people think that we're just, you know, we're trying to gouge or whatever, but these tanks, not cheap. So what we do after Dark Lord Day is like, okay, sweet, finally we can get a new chiller to actually keep the beer cold.